I went to public school my whole life like Pat did. I liked many things about it. One thing I didn't like was that exact question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Most people would say what Pat conveyed, not what he said, what the other. I want to be a cop. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a firefighter. All noble things. People would even say like, I want to be a marine biologist. I don't know what that is, but that's what people would say. No one could just say, I want to start a record company and sell it for $3 billion. It almost felt like that was discouraged.
Right.
And all I wanted, and even Yvette and I, my wife and I, we didn't have children until I was 37. That was a conscious decision, more driven by me, because I wanted to know that if something ever happened to me, that we had enough in the bank already, that's 13 years ago, where my children would never have to live a different life than the life that I would give them had I been around. It was important to me that they weren't moving around like we did as children a lot, that they weren't in one home to another home. I didn't want that for them. And I wanted to have enough money in the bank where even, again, if something happened to me, Yvette, Sonny, Natalie, they'd be good for the rest of their lives. It was important to me.
Another thing McAfee said that I've heard you say as well on the Simmons podcast was that, and which, by the way, was so fun to hear Bill like mark out talking about creative and
Huge
everything.
wrestling fan.
Oh my, like really, and I know that, but I haven't really seen his enthusiasm, and he was so excited talking to you about everything. It was great.
Loves. How about his house? 24 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Eyeball test.
Yes.
You can see.
At least 40,000 square feet, you said.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minimum.
You could still hear the dogs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
he
true.
commented
They were
on
just
it.
close by.
Yes.
Yeah. But, and I even put it in a social post that Pat had said this, that life is wrestling. So I think that means a lot. And you mentioned you and Paul, Triple H, talk about that all the time, how life is wrestling. How do you mean it?
So WWE is life. Life is WWE is what our version of what Pat says. So Pat said to you, I saw this clip, that, when someone's being a jerk to him, he's like, oh, that guy's just a heel. Like that's just the way it is. When someone's, doing right by you, oh, he's a face. Like it is life. I think the reason it resonates with millions of people globally is because it personifies life. There's betrayal, there's disappointment, there's double cross, there's also heroic endings. There's Cody finishing his story, someone with a dream. Think about Cody Rhodes, and you've known him since you guys were kids, right? Cody Rhodes comes to WWE. This is Dusty Rhodes' son. And by the way, Dustin Rhodes' little brother. And okay, he's going to become something. And then he's Stardust, and he's doing the hand thing and all this stuff. And he asks to be released from a guaranteed contract, and he goes on the independent circuit, and he helps to start up another company. And sometimes you got to leave home to be considered an adult. And I think because he had grown up at WWE or around wrestling, WCW, NWA, WWE, like he had to leave and go to his own thing so he wouldn't just be Dusty's son. And when he came back, you were there, 2022 WrestleMania Dallas, like the crowd went fucking crazy for him. And I thought at that moment, man, he made all the right moves and he took risk and his risk paid off. And as you know, he's one of our top guys right now. He's a gem. CM Punk, who we talked about earlier, gem, easy to work with, easy. Roman, easy. Heyman, easy. Triple H, easy. And by the way, everyone can run hot. Sometimes, like as the not being on the creative side, just let people cool for a second, and then you can usually get the message across to them that you want.